How to add an image to multiple shape in Illustrator. So the first thing I'm going to do is to set my artboard. I'm going to be using 1280 to 720. I'm going to make sure that this is set to landscape. I'm going to click OK. So we have something like this. So what I'm going to do here is to create a new layer. Alright, I'm going to name this I'm going to call this circle. Right, so we're going to be drawing a simple circle. Something like this. Hold down Shift for a perfect circle. Let's do this. Now I have a circle just like this. Right, so what I'm going to be doing to this one is to I'm going to flip this color. Then this one, I'm going to cancel this one. I'm going to have something just like this. I want to make sure that this is in the middle. I want to change this color to something like purple. Yeah, purple is okay. Or better still cyan. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this. So what I'm going to be doing next is to let's put that blue. I'm going to have something like this. So what I'm going to do next is to come to Object, Copy. I'm going to come to Object again, Paste in back. So when I'm pasting back, this is going to paste behind the shape. So I'm just going to draw this and then click on cyan. You see, this new one we just drew. This new one will just expand. Can be found in the back of this one. So what I'm going to do next is to select it. I'm going to come to this. I'm going to click on cut. I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to come and just draw a new circle. I'm going to write a circle. Select this and just click on paste. I think the two images is not selected, that's right. So I'm going to do it like this, and then this is okay. Alright, something like that is good. So next I'm going to do, I'm going to draw another something like this beneath. I'm going to write this for, let's call this a rounded rectangle. So I'm going to call that rounded rectangle. I'm going to draw another one here. I'm going to get a rectangle here. Let's draw a random rectangle. Something like this. As you can see. I'm going to rotate this. I'm just going to add blue here. Something like this. I'm going to reduce this a little bit. So I'm just going to reduce this. I'm going to hold down Alt and just reduce this. Make this increase. And that Alt and just increase. Hold down Alt again and double click this. That is duplicate it. Just to be like this. Hold down Alt again. Something like this is okay. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to select all of them. I'm going to place them at the middle. Alright, so I have something like this. Bring this up. So the next thing for me to do, I'm going to draw a circle, some little circle. First place them. I want to be here. Then Shift. I'm going to hold down Alt and duplicate this circle. It should be here, and then that one should be here again. I think another one should be here, something like this is okay. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to make sure that I'm going to click on that folder. I'm going to call this shadow. So this shadow is going to, let me select this again. Let me select all this. I want to translate. I'm going to be using this one to select it. I'm going to raise this up. So here I'm just going to be drawing a very something simple as this. I'm going to be coming to my gradients panel. Apply this simple gradient. I'm going to drag this like this. Hold down Alt. let's duplicate this one just like so. Very simple concept. So next thing for me to do, I'm going to come here, go to our effects, no, somewhere like here, Gaussian blur. So I'm going to click on preview so that I'll see what we have here. I'm just going to reduce it. Now adding too much of blur is not so good in Illustrator, because Illustrator doesn't handle the blur properly. So you can see something like this square like we have here, but we don't want that, so I'm just going to reduce this to something like this. Click OK. Alright, so if I click on my move tool, you see what I have here, but it's too big, so I can always reduce it, scale it down. I have something like this. I think this is much way more better than the previous one. Now one of the good thing of putting everything on a separate layer, because we can just select that layer and just adjust it. We can just select that layer just like this and just adjust only that particular layer, rather than putting everything rather than putting everything in the same layer. Then you have to start selecting everything one after the other. So I'll just put it like this. I think it's okay like this. I'm gonna raise this up a bit. Now I need something like a splash. I need to add something like a splash to this. Now for me to add a splash, this is my shadow, so I can. This is my shadow, so I need the splash. So I'm going to create another one. What am I going to call this? I'm going to call this splash. So this splash, I'm going to come to symbol, generate symbol. I'm just going to choose the fluoride vector pack. This one. So I'll just drag this tree and this tree. I'm going to cancel this. Now if you see this thing, we can apply it like this, but it makes sense for us to just break it, because applying color like this, you see, it's not going to work. So we are going to go ahead and break the link. So if we break the link now, we can just apply it like this, put it like this. I'm going to break this one as well. Also, I'm going to apply some. No, it's not. Just close it. We're going to apply this one like so. Something like so. It's kind of good. So if I click this splash and I select my sample color, I just sample this color. You see how fast it is for me to change the color. So if I didn't break it, it will be difficult for me to do. So this has not been break, so I'll break it. I'm going to come and select another one. Somewhere like so. It's okay. So now let's look at what we have here. And next thing for me to do is to add. I want to add there's an image to this shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this shape, right? When this is selected, I'm going to click on draw inside. So when I click on draw inside, I will see some shape. There is some dot line surrounding this shape. This gives me the opportunity to place the shape inside this. I have to place an image inside. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here and just click on place. So I'm going to select the image I'll be using. So I'll be using any of these two. So I think let me make use of this one. You see. So what I'm going to scale this down a little bit. I'm going to reduce it. Use it again. I'm just going to reduce it. I'm going to expand it. Right, so I'm going to just zoom this in, something like this. So as you can see, this is how to add a shape. This is how to add an image into a shape. Now, what if we have something like a multiple shape? There is multiple shape, we want to add an image to it. So, but in that case, we can't use this because this won't work. So what I'm going to do, for example, let me create a new artboard. like so. So what I'm going to have here is I'm just going to create a multiple shape. I'm going to flip this. Now I just want to cancel this, and expand this that it become bigger. Make this bigger and make this smaller. Okay, I think hold down Alt and just select this, hold down Alt and just okay this. I'm going to make this even much more bigger than the previous one. Yeah, something like this. Now let's say we have this tree shape. Right, I want to put an image into this tree shape. So how do we do that? Now if I select this one and I click on draw inside, you see that I have something like this. But after selecting this, I can't apply to all these ones at the same time. Let me click on escape. Let me Ctrl Z this. So if I select multiple objects, I still can add it. So in this case, what am I going to do? So I'm just going to select everything. Right, come to objects, compound, make. So I'm just going to click. So I'm just going to make this a compound part. So if I click one, you see everything becomes automatically selected. What I'm going to do now is to import the image I'm going to do. So I'm going to go back to place. Come here and just choose this one right here. I'm going to click on place. Now clicking on place does automatically put the image inside this one. So if I click this image and I click this image and I hit on shift, click on this one. If I come to objects and come to clipping marks, it won't work. And Illustrator will tell me that I can't make clipping marks. So I'm going to cancel this. Now the reason is this is above this. So what I'm going to do is click this, right click, and then come to arrange, bring forward. Now with this one forward and this one backward. So if I select everything now, come to objects and then clipping marks, click on make. You see automatically this image has now been placed inside the shape. Now if I double click here, I'll have something like this. If I double click it, I will come inside the layer max mode. So in this process, I can just adjust it and make sure that everything is properly fit inside the image. As you can see right here, let me increase it. You can see put this right here, or just rotate it. Also rotate it like this, like so. Now I'm just going to click on escape. Now if you look at what we have here, we have successfully placed this image into multiple shape here, right? So I can as well where we have before and see the one that we've done here. So this is how this is done. Very simple concept. You can also go ahead and add more effects to this. You can just come here and just decide that, you know what, I'm just going to add a drop down, a shadow to this. Click on preview. Right, so you're going to see a shadow around this. I'm just going to increase on the shadow. I'm going to increase on the shadow. It becomes visible. Alright, so if I click OK, you see that I have shadow surrounding this. So guys, this is how to do this effect. If you find this to be very useful, feel free to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.